skybox in tunnels now, so you can no longer flash over to the B site from it, which they didn't put in the patch notes for some reason.
Okay, that's an interesting one. No, saving the flash anyway. This would have been able to use it around mid. I think they might have thrown out. Not too sure. Either way, though, it wasn't really catching that player who was in the spawn. So easy pickings so far for OG. And unfortunately, Jerry on the lurk, I think he should have a decent time getting at least one player. But once he gets spotted, there's quite a few of them to deal with. Eventually spams away to get that. Gets the second on Valde. And now it's a 2-on-2. At this point, does NBK just move in towards the site and try and take on Almazar, or does he help his teammate fight on mid? And it seemed like he himself wasn't 100% sure. Ends up going down to Almazar. Issa is left alone. Unfortunately, being on low health, but Almazar, he's not perfectly healthy either. Oh, he saw the foot. Yeah, he's got the info. He knows this is there. 5 health, or rather 8 health, 1 bullet as well in the spawn. He's going to have a chance here to try and get a kill, but there's quite a few players. So staying alive, I don't think is much of an option, and indeed, goes down to Flit in the end.
And the Mackie picked up for Flit, looks for a little bit of extra cash. One player spotted up on the A side, but he's very wise not to push forward. Mansu was waiting for exactly that. Over towards this spawn, this is eliminated Z-Power. So Alexi B was spotted and dinked there. I'm surprised they're not rushing him down at this point, but Flit's definitely making the right call. Again, look at
Bit of an attempted hunt coming in. Mantu gets himself a kill, but also takes some damage, so he's not going to get the easy upgrade now to the helmet. Which could be a little bit dangerous considering the Mach 10 is still going to be in play for Flip, most likely. Also have someone set up in tunnels. But that aggression just straight through the smoke on short. No flashes or anything. There was a Molotov down in the corner, making it harder for OG to position, for forZe to position themselves. But they still managed to trade out effectively, bringing themselves into a 4-on-3. And with 40 seconds left now, setting themselves up for that A split, it is all going to be on Alexi B to try and hold down this bomb site. And it's going to be so tough from both angles. Already, actually, you see FaceCrack is closing in the distance on that Mach 10. Gets himself the 1. Not too bad, but not quite enough in this situation, unfortunately.
Up over is something that we'll have to wait to really determine. That bomb's going to explode. Everybody's nice and safe. Almazer plenty distance away from it on his 5 health. I know it can often not be as significant as in buys. Valda backing off. Now his teammate over towards Car has an opportunity. This is Mantu with the AWP. But he's still playing back in the corner, looking at short where he catches Almazer, but unfortunately that means Valda falls. And what is that from Jerry? He just turns around and takes Alexi B on the side as well. Unfortunately, though, the time... As they move forward, Valda still tucked in as their best line of defense. He's behind the car, but it is going to catch them off guard. The flash goes over, and that's a double. No, in fact, a triple for Valda, completely shutting down the attempt on taking the A site. And although forZe managed to make it up the ramp, Alexi B just...
He get as much money as he could. 1,200 by using the MP9. Unfortunately, Issa is the first man to go down here in this round, but Mantu, he's going to go ahead and pull back a double. A trade yet again, though, from forZe. Keeps them in a fighting position for this round as they look to, as well, actually move on that long control now. Going to be able to find this, so... That is a little bit awkward, especially considering as well the CTs can't really fight around short. They only have Valde. So he at this point is in a bit of an awkward spot where he's going to be getting split on, and the closest rotation being down in the spawn probably isn't going to be able to do much to help him. And yeah, the flick from Z-Power through the box onto other stuff.
Yeah. It's weird. But anyways, they avoided it. It cost them the game, with the round, certainly. But they're bouncing back into it. The game isn't lost just yet with 5 on the board now. Down in CT. With this info clear, once he spots top mid is clear, they can fast rotate down to B. It's exactly what Valda's doing, but he's going to have to be quicker. Nade through does damage. MBK is undetected in the corner. They're not checking it. And another sneaky play by OG that works out. 6 seconds left. No time with the bomb dropped on the site. And Z-Power is out of there. OG finding... Find yet. Oh, no, okay. The smoke's going down for CT. That's definitely going to give it away, but there's only one player in position towards the back of the bomb site. MBK...
Doubt that's the issue. Just about checking it. Valde spots Z-Power and actually gets the wall bang there through the door with the help of Mantu. FaceCrack up close on the door. The smoke just about fading away, giving him the vision. Flick going to be able to get one as well as they move in through the window. And now it's all on Mantu, but he hits the shots. Gets both of them, but the time... He does indeed have plenty. Yeah, he has a kit. I've really been able to find a couple Galils, some pistols, and the 1 AWP, which has actually gone down. Trying to peek out over towards short. The smoke faded away. He was left in the open, being blind as well. There wasn't much to be done. And Issa spotting a couple players coming out mid, does loads of damage, and actually just re-peeks in, and he's still had Alexi B waiting up close to go ahead and help out as well. A convincing round. All 5 players surviving for OG.
And to imagine then that they would come all the way back was beyond belief, even considering their CT rounds had them winning the vast majority of opening duels. Here's Mantu down on middle. He's definitely the right one considering he's up against pistols. And if you just give off that presence of the... Ooh, hello. There's the damage finished off on face crack. Almazer and Flit almost lose their lives to that nade as well. It's huge by Alexi B. And look how easily you can just wipe... Well, in theory, wipe them up when they're low like that. But Almazer somehow wins that duel.
Yeah. Couple body shots with really helpful. They have 2,900 loss bonus, so it wasn't necessary, but it always is nice to have that little bit extra. Unfortunately, not getting any more kills. They will be cleaned up in the end, but 2 overall, a bomb plant, not a bad find. Plenty, of course, to get the reinvestment, but OG, yeah, they've got themselves into the lead. They're able to get, as you said, the recovery from a poor start a lot earlier on this time. The entire half doesn't slip away from them before they really start showing no one around that area this time anyway. But yeah, on towards the bomb site, there is still 2 defenders and a 3rd player up close in the spawn. Face crack though just jumping up. Did also spot Alexi B going up behind that smoke, but it doesn't matter. Alexi B is able to get a double before eventually falling. NBK comes into trade, and it's all on Z Power yet again. How many situations have we seen this man long and short separated? There definitely is a chance if he gets this first kill quickly, and there we go.
MBK needs to shut down some power, and it's a quick headshot onto the right side of the site. An op saved over, a defuse, and another round for OG. Things are getting a little bit scary. I mean, OG's performance was slow to... The molly again, the car leaves a potential for a passive play. Great shot by Alexi B straight through the smoke. Mantu above it with another. And forZe, they're still going slow. It actually pays off. Mantu went out, got a little bit greedy for more kills, and that cost him the return molly from the CT side. Not after the nades. And they're going deep with those frags, but Flit was trying to leave. He was trying to fall back, and the nade landed right on him, taking him out of the game and putting forZe in a man disadvantage. Almazer's got an angle, but that bomb can still be defused without him actually stopping it. Jerry drops the molly, knowing that was the only chance, and as Almazer cuts them off, this is still shooting into Goose. He thought there was...
Right now, though, they could be walking into a bit of a B stack. 3 players around this area. Alexi B actually already getting one in towards middle. Unfortunately, that is all they get. Immediately being cleaned up. The bomb's going to be planted with no one there to contest. And
an exit in towards the spawn, that's not going to happen, but they can push forward afterwards. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Look, sneaky play coming through as Mantu and co come around the corners. The Power's got the op. Mantu, not good for the kill, but he actually damages.
All OG controlling the momentum a little bit before they recovering a little bit towards the end, especially as Z Power actually gives them the opening. NBK is going to be in trouble as well, not expecting Flit to be holding up close on tunnels. He gets the second. And the B-site's gone, although they are still going to be sending a few players out mid. So there's maybe a small chance that these 2 players rotating into the CT spawn could do something for OG, but quick boost came in.
Alexi B down below, taken out, and that's...
Was spotting that, so he's going to get the info a little bit earlier. He'll eventually just fall back away, and there we go. Tappin finds the head of Issa. Almazar going to be doing the same in towards tunnels. Valda falls without being able to do anything, and yeah, this pistol round is just not going well for OG. Falling 1 by 1. Alexi B eventually doing a bit, but he's still left in a pretty difficult 1-on-3 where he now needs the ace clutch.
Jerry's got a flash in hand, pops it over. Alexi B swings out afterwards, catches Jerry, was blind from his own flash.
Like they have a lot in this round. Alexi B actually going down straight away as well, so his investment of the Deagle, at least not going to be paying any dividends in his own hands, but it will be retrieved and quickly utilized by Val. Oh, balls did he keep on facing that. Z-Power as well, he doesn't care. He's going to keep on fighting. Gets the initial wall bang. Needs to be careful. I don't think he'll recognize that NBK is up close, but will indeed once the peek comes in. MP9 in his hands instead. With the scout, it would have been a little bit awkward, but once he gets the MP...
Coming over, doesn't catch him. He was turned away. Issa comes out, but there is the difference between how OG are entering and what we saw from forZe on these rounds. The first player goes out, checking the angle on the right, but the second, Valda, has good spacing and is ready to swing. When forZe did almost the exact same push, albeit with...
a bit more, but maybe some teams just feeling a little bit safe after getting themselves those openings. To be fair, they've been making good reads overall in the total aspects of the round. But yeah, 3 players surviving for OG. As I said, once those 2 opening kills came in over to Alexi B not wanting to have to go for the rifle. If he did, obviously would have been limited on nades. And makes sense, he's actually going to be the man leading the way out towards B. So he's happy enough to have that weapon that allows him to be a bit more maneuverable. And it works out perfectly. Through the smoke, Mantu expecting the flank. Flit is going to be very mad about that.
To Inferno, albeit not as convincing as what we had over there. And they'd built up a lot of rounds at this stage. And what it was, two total rounds forZe found on the CT side of Inferno.
Had to give vision to the opposing team to die in these last couple of rounds. ZPower realizing that they need something back will at least push up on long, and with that finds Valde, and he was the only man around long, so being able to keep this control is massive. And Alexi B tries to drop into the spawn.
MBK doesn't continue the aggression, instead comes back on short, and that only gets him 1 kill, but this is good to trade out, leaving Mantu all alone as Issa falls. ZPower gets... Oh no! Mantu fell off the little basket. That could have been his otherwise, but no. He's not able to find it. And ZPower just about has enough time, I think. He's good to go. That's devastating, man. If he had just trying to rush on up.
There wasn't a flash or anything, I don't believe. Did they have any sort of reason to believe there'd be no one around short?
Not based on the previous round, no. Or it was hell. I mean, I don't know what the read was there. Let's try something different, perhaps. But if that what they're trying to attempt was dying, well, they're succeeding at that. Flit just rotated in with the op as well from up on the B.
Held it in a pretty tough spot where he's going to be only on $150. Of course, he's not going to be getting any loss bonus. Neither is Issa. He at least has too much. But I mean, it is Valde and Issa, both very capable players. Even if they're not having the greatest of games here on Dust2 so far, they certainly can still step up when needed. It's actually Mantu who's going to be taken down early on, though, by that boost up on short from the op. ZPower takes the frag, falls back away, and very quickly repositions on mid, where they actually have both of these ops right now. So that is not looking good. NBK got...
2 AKs up. Well, they've got one at least. And Valde's almost dead through the smoke as well. Well, this is devastating. I mean, OG are getting very little chance to do anything. Alexi B heads up the charge. He's got himself the AK-47, but no armor. And as Valde gets tagged through the leg, he was already low. Hell, the armor wouldn't have mattered for Alexi B. Spotted by Issa. I think he wanted to play that slow and steady, but not able to. Flit, excuse me. Got shot in the face. His face cracked open firmly, but still good for a second shot down towards the bottom of the ramp. Mantu fully blinded, now being watched by Face Crack from afar. Oh, they're not checking the corner. Almazer good to find himself a couple of kills here. And although he'll be taken down eventually, the rest of their team have clean.
Just on the CT side, but it is quite a lot. And eventually getting the trade. They're nearly lining up for Jerry as he peeks in off the back of the flash. But the trade's still going back and forth. And there we go. Issa manages to find Face Crack in on the bomb site. That's the bomb site lost now in a 2-on-3 retake. Plenty of money at least for forZe, so you'd imagine that they will at least give this an attempt. If they can get a kill quick enough, it's definitely worthwhile going for. And indeed, they are going to be moving forward. Almazar.
These rounds where, yeah, you could go for a sick play, you know, get yourself in a damage, lets the others finish him off. That's what they've done to Almazer, but this is full blind, trying to get a molly out, and it comes through, but not in time. That nade would have gotten a kill had it have landed, but unfortunately it goes backwards, and a 3v4. Oh, doesn't really matter, and he missed the shot. Mantu hadn't got a clue. He was running because there was a smoke down on the door. He didn't have to fully commit to it, so he glanced up at the window, looked back at tunnels, looked at the window again, and then realized, oh, there's someone there, and he like jumped, and the shot missed. That was sticking around in that spot when you've already got the man advantage is risky. Smokes go down to allow them to cross. That second one in elevator stops an opper over a car from being able to spot them. That's where ZPower always plays. And you can see he's pushed back, but the flank is so well timed. Face Crack gets a kill. ZPower holding the angle. Good for the shot. Takes down the bomb. 10 seconds left.